Alright, just got a package. And if you were watching my Colt 1911 video, I was telling you I got something really special coming. I have a little dilemma with this AK setup. It's good, that quick release side mount holds the optic pretty good, but it holds it a little too high for me. So I have to kind of lift my head up a little bit. I can't really shoot comfortable on that setup right there. But it does work. It's a good system. Tons of people use that system. But then I was looking on the internet and I seen this beautiful idea by Parabellum Armament. It's hard to say. And I said, man, I gotta look into this. And I talked to this guy, and he's from Pennsylvania. And he told me all about it. I said, can you please send me one? I would love to put this on my AK, do an installation video on here. And this is going to help a lot of people, and it's definitely going to help me, that's for sure. So this is what I'm going to let's get the lighting a little better. This is a Bulgarian AK. It's milled receiver, so there's little weird different things about milled receivers. They're kind of hard to upgrade because of the receiver. But as far as the dust cover and everything, this is going to have to provide should be okay on here. And here's the company. It's made in USA, so it's a USA part. I don't have to worry about 922 compliant. I'm adding another USA part. And cool logo, man. Digging the box. So let's see what's in here. Now, see what we got. Comes with a pin. The pin goes in here where the leaf spring goes. What you have to do is you have to remove this leaf spring. It's kind of tough, but if you have a big wooden dowel like this, use that. I don't recommend using a screwdriver because you're going to scratch it up. And this is a $1,000 AK. I don't want to put metal on metal to remove stuff, so I'm not going to do it like that. I used a wooden dowel. You have a pin, and the pin goes in here. And you got these two Allen keys. These are the tools you're going to need. And here's the rail system. Wow, this is beautiful. Machined aluminum. Now this rail system is going to sit on the dust cover they also provide you with. Okay? And it's going to keep my optics low profile. And it'll probably allow me to co-witness with the front sight if I want to. This is extremely machined beautifully. Awesome. This part goes where the leaf sight goes. You have a pin and there's a little Allen key set screw. I'll show you how that works. I'll put that aside. Here is the dust cover they provide you with. If I can get it out of here. Alright. Okay. Wow, that's a nice dust cover. It's just as thick. The Arsenal is known to have a heavy, thick dust cover, and this looks it's just as thick as the Arsenal. Actually, it kind of has a nicer finish too. It's nice and smooth and satin. Well, it's an AK, right? What do we care? Now this part moves back and forth like this because sometimes different AKs fluctuate where the dust cover might sit. Just in case something's weird, you can adjust and custom to your specific rifle. That's why that moves around. Once you have that in the right spot, then you Loctite, clamp down, and you're good to go, and you leave it alone. Okay, so there's the dust cover they provide you with, nice and heavy. I like that. Okay, now first thing I'm going to do is take off this quick disconnect mount. So I took the leaf spring out by accident first, but I'm going to show you how to do it. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but you can do it. Okay, so that lever that way and slide this off. Okay, these are very cool. I'm not dogging on these at all, but I need the optic to be a little bit lower, just a little lower. Okay. Let me get set up. Let me make sure I know what the hell I'm doing before I tell you how to do this. The first thing I will tell you how to do is this. Here's your leaf spring. Pretend it's in. Under your leaf spring, your leaf sight. Under your leaf sight is a leaf spring. Okay? Some of them came out, some of them come out, but I don't think this one comes out because it looks like it's tacked in there. But there's a leaf spring under the leaf sight, okay? And what you have to do to get this out is, I would use a wooden dowel like this, pretend this is in, and you push the leaves right here on the leaf spring down as far as you can go, and as you push down, this will come out, okay? If you push down like this really hard, the leaf sight will just shoot out. That's what happened to me, and it fell on the floor. And it's fine, nothing happened to it, it's not scratched. That's how you take it out. It's held by a lot of tension on this spring here. Okay, so that's the first step. Before you guys start, before the safety Sally start kicking in, this AK rifle has been safety checked and cleared. I know I should do it on camera to set an example, but right now I'm just trying to concentrate on giving you guys a good video how to installate this thing. Okay, installate. There's a new word for it. Now you have a leaf spring under the leaf sight. Just covered all. I have to repeat myself because that's how I warm up my brain. Okay. Now next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this dust cover off. So I'll just push the button, and there's your dust cover. Okay. Yeah, nicer finish on the Parabellum. Real nice finish, man. Hey Arsenal, call these guys up, ask them how nice they got that. Just kidding. Okay, now I'm going to take the recoiler rod and spring out. You don't have to. It probably won't be in your way, but just in case it is, I just want to get it out of there. As far as the bolt and all, I'm just leave that in there. Now what I got to do is be very careful, and there's real teeny stuff. So the first thing I want to do is take this lock screw out of the rail. So I got these. There's your roll pin, and there's two Allen keys. They look like they're the same size, so I guess you get two of them. And you have to take this pin out. That's a set screw that's holding this pin in. Got to take it out. Then when we put it back in, we have to put thread lock on it. Okay? So for now, we're just going to take that out of there. Be careful, it's really, really tiny. See what I'm doing? Yeah. Oops, that would have been a catastrophe. Okay? The little set screw, I'm going to put that in my lid over there. I know you can't see it, but I don't want to lose it. And then there's a pin that goes through here. We've got to take that out, obviously, because that's going to go back in. Okay, we'll put that over here. Now what you have to do is it's going to go on here. It's going to go in between the leaf sight, the leaf spring. So what I have to do to get that pin back in there is I have to push down very hard. Don't be afraid. That's it. Okay, perfect. Thank you for your assistance. Please leave. I'm getting aggravated.
Glasses. I love you.
Yeah, I'm sexy, alright. Alright guys, might have some outtakes at the end of this video. The pin's in. This is how it works. This is what I want to show you. How this thing has three sides on it. It has a middle. It has secureness in the middle, and secureness on each side. It's like, see if I can do this. Tongue and grooved like this, and that's good. The more stability, the more the optic's going to hold zero. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do. How do you get out of breath from doing that? You do. Okay, let me just tap that a little more. And it has to come through a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is just get my punch and just give it a little whack. It just has to go in a little more just to satisfy me because of my OCD-ness. Oop, too much. once you get it perfect, which it's perfect, now we're going to put our set screw in. Okay, where's the little set screw? I'm going to use some Loctite. So I have the blue Loctite. I'll be right back. I got to go find it because I'm not organized. Okay, next thing we're going to do is, guess what Allen key fits this set screw perfectly? The tool that comes when you to put on your Glock sights and your big dot sights, the Glock tool. So if you don't have the Allen key, this one fits perfect. Thank God for that, because I didn't have it. I want to get some Sure-Lock, which is thread lock. I have the blue stuff too, but I want to use this and just coat the threads like that. Okay, a little too much, but it's okay. In about 24 hours, that sucker will be nice and tight. And I want to put this back in here. Don't cross thread. It should go in very easy. There we go, that's what I want. Just like that. And then just give it a good crank. That's it. Okay, that's in there. Okay, the next step. I gotta wipe my mess. I've seen a lot of, in my gun life, rails and machined rails. This thing is really something. It's El Primo, man. Okay. My Picatinny rail's in. The pin's in. The lock screw's in. The Loctite's in. Alright, now I can move it up and down like this. And we're going to go to the next step. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put this in. You have it's like a plug. It has these two pins right here. This slides back and forth because all AKs are a little different. And then we're going to have to Loctite them too. So what we're going to do is plug that into there. Bring it down. Okay. And snap it in. And now what we're going to do now, well, that's pretty good, that's pretty tight. That's looking good. Check this out. Put some thread lock on there, Sure-Lock, just a drop. Alright. I hate these ratchet screwdrivers. They're more trouble than what they're worth, man. Because you forget if it's forward or backwards, they're just a pain in the ass. Okay. Okay, that one's nice and tight. Now that one's holding it in, it's nice and tight. Now we're going to thread lock this one. Don't want to cross thread. Don't want to over tighten. Until it's tight, I'm going to come back to this one. Okay. Alright guys, the last thing I want to do before I put the optic on is put this last roll pin in, and it goes in the back, into the rear, into that block right there. See that? See that hole inside of that block? Just keep your eye on that bad boy, and then that roll pin goes in there, and it really secures things up. When you're working on a rifle, if it's rocky, especially when you're putting a roll pin in, make sure you got something secure under it. You need a solid base, because if there's any movement, it's going to be a real pain in the ass to get that roll pin in. So what I want to do is just put this under there, and now I can really lean on that, and the gun won't rock back and forth. Let me go back a little bit so you can see what's going on. That's good enough. And what I'll do is, my dog's banging on the door, is put a little oil on this roll pin. Help it go in a little better. Okay. And get my hammer. Look, usually there's a tapered end and a wider end, but this one's symmetrical, so I don't think it matters which way is what. So what I'll do is I'll start it with the hammer. I'll lean on this like this. start that roll pin with the hammer. So it's a couple little easy taps, and then use my roll pin punch. Okay. Now I'll feel my finger. It's rised over here. It's got to go down just a little more, and then we're good to go. Perfect. Alright guys, I got the optic on. It looks amazing. I looked through the optic. It's right on top of the post, the dot. Just a touch high, but remember, I didn't even sight this in yet. So now I can co-witness if I choose to. This rail is super solid all the way across. Remember, it's mounted on the dust cover, but it's mainly mounted on the solid body of the rifle. That's the difference between your other dust cover Picatinny mounts and this one. Extremely secure, really cool. When you have to clean your AK, you don't have to take it off. It's very simple. You leave everything on just the way it is. Push the button in just like you always do, and it lifts up. Never fails, right guys? It lifts up like a car hood. Ain't that cool? Now you have this. This is the magic of it. This is what makes it work. As you're lifting it up, this will move out, so it can be allowed to lift up. This will move out and in, so it can be allowed to lock itself back in. That's how it works. It's a genius design. Everything's made well, and the beautiful thing about it is super heavy duty dust cover. It's actually, when you're upgrading, when you're getting this, you're upgrading your dust cover also, just to let you know. So very simple. When I want to put it back, I want to clean it, I just lift this bad boy up out of the way, take all my internals out, clean it up, swing it back down, plug this back in here, bring it down, and just push. And that's it. It's ready to go again. Let me know what you guys think. It's called the Parabellum Armament system. Okay? AK adaptive rail system. And remember guys, this is really good quality. This is about $129, but think about that. Look what it did with this rifle. It made this thing a supreme machine now. You know what I'm saying? This thing's going to be so nice. Now, so I don't waste up here, I'm going to get an offset Picatinny rail for my light. I'm going to put a light on the side, and that's all we're going to do. This was what I wanted to do with this. I wanted to have one tactical AK, especially the Bulgarian one, without changing parts. Okay, ended up getting an even nicer dust cover that was on there, and the shade of the black matches perfectly. I've seen other ones out there, competitors, where the dust covers are a different color than the body of the gun. That's looking good. Now when I look through the TRS 25, of course I can co-witness, and this rail, you don't lose your sight. You still got your sight there, and it's a nicer sight because there's a bigger gap. You know the AK leaf sights, the gap is so small you can barely line up. The post just fits in there. This one gives you a little bit of a gap. You can't really see in there. I don't think you can. Nope, I ain't gonna be able to do that because I don't have a cameraman. But now when I look down it, I can look through the Bushnell TRS and not use it, and use my iron sights very, very easily. Or I can use the red dot. Okay, just made it more of an effective weapon for 120 bucks, 129 bucks. I mean, 129 bucks. What's that? What's that? 6 boxes of 45 ACP. It's worth it. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.